beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Ué? Já começa com um cara. Meu Deus. Começa com seuzinho. Mas e o Alan? Eu sei que no 2 eu zerei. 2 não. Que eu zerei o Alan tava aí. Ah não. E ele. Ó. Deixa eu só lembrar aqui onde eu passei aqui.
Already gone.
Tá. Mano, o que esse cara fez pra ele estar aqui dentro? Pegaram ele e colocaram ele na floresta. Eu falei, vou jogar você, né? Olha a dinâmica. Caraca, filho de Deus. Ai, caralho. Assusta não. Oh, filho de Deus. Caraca, Alan. Eu não esperava pra aquele bicho pulando ali, não. Ah, agora ele corre. Corre aí, vai. Corre. Oxi. Mas do nada apareceu um cara e sumiu. Vai. Se bem que dá pra fugir daqui. Se esse cara usasse um pouquinho a mente. Olha, tem uma casa ali. Vamos lá. Vai. Como é que não... Sinto coisa, mano. que aí vocês vão ver muita brutalidade, viu? É da própria empresa.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map. Worth memorizing
Cara, já tá
before we
bonito.
get swallowed up by the trees.
Vou só dar uma olhada aqui.
I should take a look at that map.
Sou uma pessoa que é curiosa. Pode ficar vendo as coisas.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. It only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Logged. They really don't want people coming in here.
Muito estranho. Tá no vulcão ainda. Vamos lá, né? Não tem nada aqui. Pera.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Ali indo embora, não dá pra ir embora. Isso que é o mapa. A gente tá aqui. O mapa é grande, hein? Bora.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right?
Encontrar.
Sheriff Raker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Tô indo, rapaz.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
I mentioned the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Você tá doido?
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far.
Mano,
Make sure I'm seeing the clues
tá
clearly.
bonito. Casa. Ai,
The
mano.
Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Bring a foul happen. Não. Não sei porque. Vamos ver. Bora. Pelo visto não pode colocar fogo.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Meu pique.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Não dá pra ir ali, né? Achei que dava. Porque eu sei quando chegar na cena do crime, acho que eu vou ter que investigar. Então aqui eu já faço tudo de uma vez. Bem, eu acho. Vamos ver.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Que massa. Ele.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did.
Here together at the murder site. Swamp. Heavens, there, can I make it, Mulligan?
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Tem que tomar cuidado. Deixa eu tomar cuidado. Não. Vai que corta caminho, né? Que isso? Eu estou escrevendo isso para caso de acontecer de novo. Eu esqueço, tive que aquele sessão de bateu de repente 1h15. Isso aqui é qual? OVNIs. Os caras que estavam aqui tá em busca de OVNIs? Vamos ver. O que achou de tricor figura heróica? Foi feita especialmente para você. Não, só por isso que só. Então 5. Acho que é 5. Eu volto pra aqui? Tem. Acho que ela não vai ali. Parece arrasto também do corpo. Aqui, ó. A cena. Cadê o cara? Ó. E o policial?
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
Yeah, that's me. Mulligan told me you were coming the other way. Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Cena do crime Condrick.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Certo. É possível ver metas, quadros, casos, objetivos. Investiga esse ano do crime. Beleza.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Certo. Ué.
Keep trying.
Tá. O assassino ele foi amarrado, depois esfaqueado. Não foi o coração. Ele foi esfaqueado primeiro. Ele foi aberto. Peraí.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Bom, vamos à investigação. Novas perguntas serão desbloqueadas. Atualização dos seus objetos. Ok. Você pode pressionar conferir os objetos. Descubra mais sobre a vítima.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
O nome do cara eu já sei.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Tá. O que eu sei é que ele era da polícia, mas... Fora isso. O que é isso? Uma câmera?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Será que aquele é?
Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Vamos lá na mente dela. Desvendar aqui. Eu acho que aqui as 2 vítimas aqui seria eles. E ele. Porque os dois conheciam. Então vocês conheciam. E se encaixam. Creio eu.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI. came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Fizeram a mesma bagunça porque foi... Tá. Tá, até ali eu já sei. O resto... Interesse que descobrir. Bora. Primeiro eu vou aqui, ó. Mundinho aqui.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Aqueles caras estavam aqui gravando ali. Eles vieram correndo pra cá? Ou eles estavam aqui nessa moita? Deixa eu ver.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
Melhor vácuo que ela tomou. Consiga as etapas. Lava a mão, tirar o frango da geladeira e tirar uma soneca. Vamos lá. Essas paradas é a mesma coisa de Resident.
Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
O que se vê de avisos demais. Invasores. Tá, vamos lá. Lavar as mãos. Frango da geladeira. Tirar uma soneca. Eu acho que é assim, ó. Será que tem que deixar assim? Assim. Assim. E assim. É. Não sei o que é isso. Com certeza que é bola. 9 milímetros. O que fala aqui? Não pegue nada se você não for uma das árvores. Que árvore seria essa? Desliga. E vamos aqui de novo.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Aqui não tem nada. Vamos dar uma volta. Que estranho. Sei não. Acho que aqui é pra subir, né? Que eu pulei. Assim, eu acho que se eu achar uma caixa daqui, eu acho mais uma. Porque são duas caixas, cara. Não tem sentido isso. Depois eu vou ler. Mas... Oh. Assusta não. A pegada termina aqui. Isso aqui foi quando eu saí com carinha, né? Era pra estar ali. Mas é ok. O que é isso? White Slider. Não é mistério nenhum o fato de o nome Cauldron Lake ser inspirado no formato de caldeirão com tudo. Eu quero pistas. Eu não quero.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Não pra ele também não, né? Tá, né? Tem uma casa aqui, ó. Oh, não. Domingo. Falei pra ela e ela disse obrigado, eu quero morrer. Meu Deus. Segunda, dei uma escapulida ontem à noite de novo. Fui até a casa grande perto do lago. Em vez de ficar só olhando daqui como eu sempre faço, em vez de ficar à toa, como eu sempre fico, dane-se, enfim. Está acontecendo alguma coisa esquisita lá. Vou descobrir o que é. Volto lá amanhã com equipamento. Melhores. Aposto que consigo dar um jeito de entrar na concessões, tirar uma foto. Vai ser épico. Ok, você queria ver o ritual. Sexta-feira, Mindy me falou hoje que a familiar dela está de mudança. Que chato. Eu ainda nem falei que gosto dela. De que adianta agora? Ela disse que os pais querem achar emprego. Melhor botar ela numa escola melhor de cidade grande. Acho que faz sentido. Quem quer ficar na merda em Bringfall? Ok. Peraí, que isso aqui é uma barra. Tá, não é uma casa não? Eu achei que era uma casa. Ah, a casa ali, ó. White Hunt. Aqui morava a bruxa de Cold Lake. Cuidado, talvez o espírito dela ainda assombra este lugar. Ok.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Eu não tenho nada aqui, velho. Você acredita? Nossa. Tem luz na lua? Interessante. Ela não pode nadar. Desinteressante, mas ok. Eu vim aqui? Não vi não, né? Segunda, 3/9. Vi alguma atividade suspeita o homem de campo. Achou ter visto algo se mexendo no arbustos. Encontramos pegadas no estorno, mas algumas foram estragadas pelo homem do campo. Nota pessoal. Treina o homem de campo. Terça 4/9. Nada relata alguns animais comuns. Caçadores saíram depois de escurecer, ilegais a ouvir tiros, e não eram nossos. E preciso ficar de olho nesses pessoal, podem achar mais do que pretendia lá. Estranho, mano.
Flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Trancada. Não. Possível que aqui só tenha só isso. Só parar de falar e fazer mais a jogatina fluir. Enfim. Aqui vai direto lá pra cima da montanha, porque eu acho que tem uma caixa ali em cima. Se tem uma caixa nessa floresta toda, tem... Que isso? Estranho, no mundo medieval era Charmant que faz isso.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Fragmento de manuscrito. Interessante. Ruína não é uma vida ruim. Lembre-se, é só um dia. Ruim não é uma vida ruim. Mas se estiver tendo um dia bom, ignore isso tudo. Interessante. Tá, até onde eu sei eu peguei três caixas. 3 ou 2 caixas. Abri um cofre. Peguei um fragmento. Parece que tem alguém lá na frente lá. Um fragmento de manuscrito ali. Mas não é isso. Eu peguei e abri um cofre. Nananana. Tá. Vamos continuar. Senhorita Henderson. Tá. Eu vim aqui. Eu não. Tá. Eu sou muito oportunista. Quero pegar todo 100%, mas não vai dar isso não. Não tem...
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Eu acho que eu me perdi, viu? Não, não perdi não. Eu acho que é aqui, ó. Ah, aquela hora eu tinha passado ali, né? Então acho que é pra cá. Isso aqui, do lado ali é a cena do crime. Então é aqui, ó. Deixa eu só ter uma visão. É. Uma porta ali tá trancada. Basicamente, eu venho aqui e vou direto, certo? Agora,
Welcome back, Anderson.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? I think that's... boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
cara feio, mano.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? Keep trying. Think. Yes. I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Tá. Qual dos lá?
Welcome back, Anderson. This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping it?
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know trees got...
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, Or the killers left it for us.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Como? Certo.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful...
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Meu Deus, tem que...
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
Hey,
You
made
got
it
it.
back. Good.
I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Sempre desse aqui, ó, tem alguma coisa. Vamos dar uma
There's
olhada.
another lunchbox.
Estamos juntos nessa. Figura heróica. Tem um bom dia heróico. Meu Deus. Ah, então sempre quando tiver isso aqui é que tem uma pista, né? Aqui não dá pra entrar pelo visto. E aquilo ali pelo visto vai dar pra ir. Alguma hora vai. Vamos aqui.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the... I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
É isso.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Os gráficos estão lindos. É isso.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
É isso. O jogo tá lindo. Tá parecendo que essa parada aqui é do 1, ó. Mas ele tá lindo. Eu espero gravar mais. Vai dar uns 54 por aí de minutos. Espero que gostem. E veja o que eu peguei ali. Fui pegando porque eu fiz o vídeo pra pegar tudo que tem ali e dar entretenimento. Um abraço e um beijo. Quem fala Destruidor SDK.